What's good, everybody? It's your boy Skrilla the Hitman, back with another episode of Step Into My Office. And today, we got a very special guest with us. We got Miami's own, one of Florida favorites, my dog, Mike Smiff. How you doing, my brother?
Up, huh?
Always good to see you.
You do this shit for real. That nigga like on camera, he talking like a Carol City nigga. On camera, he talking like a Miami God. You know what I'm
It is a difference. It is a difference. So for the next few minutes, you're gonna get gentrified, Skrilla. So my brother, how you doing? You looking like $1 million, baby. How you doing?
Feeling good, man. Feel good.
Always.
Feel appreciated.
Always. That's good, man. That's good. I do appreciate you coming by. You know, my humble, small podcast.
You laid it out for me, man.
Always, brother. Always, bro. It's a pleasure to have you. It's an honor to have you in these walls. You know, we got a lot of history here. Yeah. And you are a very big part of Miami's history. Florida history, the music industry's history, you know what I'm saying? So let's start in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? I want to start from the jump. Let's tell everybody where you from. What part of Miami you from?
I'm from down south, Miami. I'm from the Ranch.
Okay.
You get on that turnpike, go south.
Okay.
Get off on exit 6, you feel me?
You deep down now.
Yeah, we down now.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
So you pass us, you gonna be in Cuba, you heard me?
Okay. Definitely. Okay. So let's start in your humble beginnings with the music, you know what I'm saying? Like, what drawn you to the music? Like, you know, a lot of people started in church. Some people had band in high school or in elementary or whatever. What brought you to the music industry?
I just was like, man, I just like to put my words together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was like an outlet for me, like when I was a shorty, you feel me? When I was a jit, like I used to write, like when I get mad, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's how you vent. That was an outlet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really a counselor like made me start writing, you know what I'm saying? Because like I used to like be fighting all the time. I used to come to school like angry, like
I understand. Trust me.
You know what I'm saying? Just mad at the struggle, you know. Yeah. Frustrated with life, you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
I had to go to school, man, just take it out on the bitch. For like, you know, a nigga ain't had no name brand shoes and then
right.
Man, I don't know how to rank a bitch. It's funny.
Yeah, cause the bitch ranking you and you can't come back with it, so I got these hands though.
I don't know how to be funny. Like and then even if I do say something funny, like I'm the type I'm gonna be thinking about that shit all day. Talking about my damn shoes.
So now you got
I got these Shaqs on. Man, I'm already embarrassed. I ain't want to really argue with my mama and pay less for 30 minutes about these Shaqs. You feel me?
I had some Shaqs too, boy.
Shaq wasn't getting expensive. They the same price as the Nike.
Like what we doing?
Let's go to Foot Locker. They got a 2 for $89.
Might as well.
The old girl ain't trying to hear that shit, boy. She getting a nigga them Shaqs. You heard?
Yeah, right.
Man, they go to school, they ride a nigga ass so hard. Man, I want to fight now. Fuck it.
Right, I've been there. Well, I know what you're talking about.
So now, like, it got to the point they had to call my old girl. Like, man, this kid angry as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. They put me with a counselor, and the counselor like told me, like, man, instead of like lashing out, just write down your thoughts and write down how you feel, and write there. Then it just turned into like start rhyming, and I just started.
So did you start with poetry, or you went straight into rap?
I guess it was like some poetry shit at first, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted like
off the bat.
I wasn't snapping my thing like, but it was rhyming and I was saying it, so it was like some porn shit, and I wasn't putting the beats to it, and I just fell in love with that shit for real.
Okay. Well, as far as your style goes, like when I listened to you, first of all, like when I first heard you, I was like, you know what, this dude can rap. Like he really can put this shit together. You reminded me of like classic 90s, early 2000s Trick. You feel me? JT Money. Like it wasn't all necessarily punchlines and metaphors. It was real talk. It was like, you know, I grew up in Hot Boy, so they called it game spin. You was game spin. You was telling niggas some real shit. So like, who did you grow up on? Like, what were your influences? You know, in the rap.
Like I grew up on like, of course, like Trick Daddy, like
T Double.
You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out T Double.
I used to always be around older guys, like my uncles and his homeboys, and my stepdaddy and his homeboys, and you know, like my big cousins, and you know, niggas in the neighborhood that took a liking to me, like, and I used to just be around them niggas. They playing Tupac, and you know what I'm saying, they playing Scarface, and you know
niggas
what I'm saying,
message.
8 Ball, MJG, JT Money, you know what I'm saying, like.
Right.
Niggas playing that real shit, bro. That shit made me fall in love, like, by niggas telling their story, you know what I'm saying? By niggas, like, representing where they were from. Like music used to take you on a trip. Like you can go anywhere in the world back then by just listening to music.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? You want to go to New Orleans, you go listen to the Hot Boys.
Wow.
Go listen to Master P. Them. You want to go to New York, go pop in Jada Kids. Them. You know what I'm saying?
Son. Yes, son.
Dipset, all them niggas. You want to come to the crib, you gonna listen to Trick Daddy, Trina, Jackie O, and you know what I'm saying? Like
absolutely.
That era, and I miss that though because it was so cultured. Like from their beat selections, from the way they dress. Even niggas had goals, but everywhere you go, the goal is different.
It was different, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The square is
a
different type of goal.
Right.
So like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the jury niggas wear with their hairstyles, the cars they rode in, it was all the representation of where they were from.
That's real.
And you know, I guess the internet make the world small, so
that's true.
We influenced by so much other shit.
True.
So where you could be a Miami nigga, but you on the internet listening to Texas niggas all day,
100%.
And now your music sound like goddamn Slim Thug. You know
right, exactly. Now you sound like you over there with it, like you still tipping.
You from Peran, you sound like Slim Thug. But that's all niggas listen to.
True.
But we ain't have access to that shit, so we knew what was going on in our neighborhood, and we was a representation of that, cause we ain't know no other way.
And that's real. Like I want to definitely tell you that, like. Florida, I don't know if you already know this. I'm pretty sure you do. But like the crib, even outside of the crib, like Florida, like they really fuck with you. Like like everybody, nobody got nothing. Not that they should, but nobody got nothing negative to say about you. Like everything is love when it comes to Mike Smiff. Music hard. He always looking out for somebody. He always did something for somebody. Bitch it ain't got to even make the headlines. He just, well, you know that nigga. He gave me a verse for love. Like he came through and blessed me. So you feel what I'm saying? So like. When did you begin to realize? Because you know every artist start out, and we had that struggle with, you know, getting the support from where we from.
Yeah.
When did you begin to realize that the crib really stamp you and fuck with you? Like Florida really love you. You a son of Florida. When did you notice that?
I ain't gonna lie, like when I started getting like the love and the support from up top, you feel me? Because being from down south, niggas ain't really fuck with down south niggas. Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
It's like y'all treat us how like New York niggas treat
the
Southern hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Like them country ass niggas, them you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. Right. And the nigga really had to like
break through that shit.
Nigga had to break through that shit. You know. Even like, you know what I'm saying, from Uncle Luke them to, you know what I'm saying, Rap A Lot and all them niggas. And, man, even NWA and on the West Coast, them niggas had to fight to get that East Coast love, you feel me?
True. Yeah, that's real.
And that's why Andre 3000, but South got something. It was hard. Right. And it's the same shit down here, like, you know what I'm saying? Even niggas that say we ain't even Miami, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hear that a lot.
Really? That's the first, because I claim anything with a 305, 786, all that, anything that's Dade County.
Area code, the same. We going to Dade County jail, we fuck up.
Same main jail, same TGK.
They public schools, but it's like we the outcasts and just coming up top, man. Niggas used to just dragging niggas. Even going to open mics.
Yeah.
Man,
it was always division like that.
Man, it still is, dude, to a certain degree. But I'm proud to say that I'm one of the ones that's bridging that gap.
You definitely is, because it's like and I want to also help contribute to that with anything that I can, because I hate division. Like you always hear that reputation about Miami, like that's even new to me. Like I always hear like when people say they from down south, I ain't never really hear nobody about them country ass nigga. Like that's new, like to me. But it ain't surprising.
It's like but the first thing you would say, like, damn boy, y'all far down there.
Yeah, it's a stretch.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is about 2 hours.
That let you know that like niggas up here ain't going down there for nothing.
I got you.
But a bad bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but a bitch nigga take a trip.
They'll down there
on the bitch they met.
You know what I'm saying? But niggas ain't going down there to hang out, man. That shit out of town and niggas like, you feel me?
I get you.
So, but like, I used to put on for this shit so hard, like this crib shit, and I got fire hot down south, and I started getting booked like Port St. Lucie, Belgrade, Clewiston, Palm Beach, even Broward.
Yeah.
So I'm repping this shit so hard. So niggas like when I'm going places, they like, damn, where you from, man? I'm from Miami.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? So niggas now next time I see niggas be like, Man, my cousin stay in Opalaka, man. I called. He said he don't know who the fuck you is.
Hey, bro, from Miami.
Yeah, man. My cousin said,
yeah. He said he don't know. Not knowing how big this is.
They don't know what they said. It was making me look crazy.
Right in the beginning, right.
Yeah, in the beginning. So now, like, just to keep fighting, keep jumping them hurdles and shit, and now for like a bitch to be able to call anybody down this motherfucker, and they go like, yeah,
Mike Smiff is
from the crib. We
from the crib. You make a bitch want to go down there and hang out and chill now. You heard me?
That's
you
when
done
I
made
knew,
it
like,
out.
okay, boy.
You done made it out. Yeah, man. Mike Smiff.
Nigga was tough. Boy, I come up here.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm talking about, boy, trying to pay DJs to play my shit. And
yeah, that was another headache.
Man, them niggas, man, have a nigga sitting at the booth, man, the whole hour, man. Nigga done took a nigga money, man. Nigga be ready to jump on niggas.
Hey, it's time to
pour liquor on niggas' laptops and fighting with
nigga about to smash this whole shit up by
man, niggas just dragging nigga, man. We go to open mics and man, they put a nigga first.
Yeah.
And get the nigga out of the way, man.
That just to go to the, just to get the night. Oh, that's some crazy
man,
shit.
Now we go in that bitch and we rock out like, fuck it, we gonna set the bar on this shit.
We got it now.
Man, now like, man, about 30 minutes later, man, Don't Riders coming in there. They were them boys, Iceberg, fella, them lit. They popping in there. Man, all the DJs, Larry Dog coming in the back. Damn, them boys can't see niggas before. We done rocked already.
We already went. We was here. We went. We been here for 10 minutes. They threw us on stage.
God damn. Yeah, ain't no way we was first on the list.
No, y'all knew we from down south. Damn, y'all gotta respect the nigga
from
time.
Down south.
All right, y'all next.
You got to say down south, cause nigga be like, where you from? I'm from the ranches. What is it?
Yeah, because up here the ranches mean like the rich areas over there in the big area. So yeah,
it was a fight, dog, and like.
But you got through that.
Yeah, I'm proud to see. Like,
yeah, you one of the favorites.
I still had that shit. So,
you one of the favorites. Like you one of the legendary. Like it's different eras. You know how like the Bible got the new Old Testament, New Testament. Yeah. You got like that in hip hop. You got like the early era and the current era. Like you legendary in the current era. Like the old era would be the Tricks, the Rosses, the Flow Riders. You know, you the new era. Yeah, like you for me, you the pioneer of the new era. Like you made it cool again when it was a drought in Miami, and niggas ain't hear nothing since the Khaled features and since Trina popping up here. Niggas wasn't hearing nothing. And Floyd drop a record every now and again. When niggas wasn't hearing nothing from the streets, all of a sudden came this big fat nigga that had something to say. Everybody listening to
proud to be from the crib, man. Damn real. Coach it back, like
yeah. So how you so how'd you end up getting the slip and slide? How'd you get to that deal? Well, and was that your first deal?
Well, that my first deal I signed. I turned down like 6 deals before I submit to it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But Trick Daddy, his daddy owned a club in our neighborhood called Miami Nights.
Okay. Shouts out to Pops. Shouts out to T-Dub and Pop.
That bitch hold like 1,800 motherfuckers.
But that bitch
and that bitch wall to wall, 2-3 days out the week. Friday, Saturday, Tuesday. Okay. That bitch wall to wall. You know what I'm saying? And like man, like the club was like in walking distance from our neighborhood. So like we in that bitch 60 motherfuckers every week. The whole hood like
they know you now.
Yeah, we in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So man, we had 3-4 songs in the club like going crazy. Like that bitch cut on like the whole club screaming that bitch like top of their lungs. So Trick like. Who the fuck are these niggas like, you know, this nigga, you know, Trick be outside.
Yeah, he be like, okay, who these niggas is tearing up this shit down here, my nigga, let me see what's going on. Our
relationship started like that. He just reached out like, nigga, come to the studio, nigga, you know what I'm saying, what do, nigga. And he my favorite rapper before we even met, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's always a good feeling. Like when you fuck with somebody and they end up being, or when your favorite rappers end up being somebody you fuck with.
That shit love.
That's love, man.
We just built it from now. He took me on the road with him. He gave me a lot of game. You know what I'm saying? He took me on the Legends of the South tour. Let me hype, man, all the shows. Paid me.
That's
Stop the show, man. Freestyle for him, fat boy. Let me get a 16. Boy, let me hit one. Like, you know,
really put you out there. Really,
really had me around all them niggas, man. Mystical and Lil Wayne and Juvenile,
And this out the gate.
MJG.
This first quarter.
This we built a little bit.
You built right, but once he knew you was ready to lock in, he put you on.
He fucked with me, like
you in the game. Okay, that's love.
He was throwing me a lot of alleys and shit. He took me on the road and shit.
That's love.
Put me on them planes and them long ass van rides and shit.
Oh, you gonna beat the road up? Gonna beat the road up?
Yeah, I'm on up. And he called me like even then I wasn't like we ain't had no business.
Okay.
Like he just fucked with a nigga and
that was just on the street.
Yeah, we ain't had no business. He ain't try to make me sign nothing or whatever. He just used to give me advice, let me hype man and shit whenever you know what I'm saying? Even if I pop up at a show, don't tell him I'm coming when he see me. Boy, get on stage, man. Give me the mic.
Okay.
Man, let me hear something. You know what I'm saying?
Trick, that's real nigga shit.
Yeah,
okay. So you were real instrumental in the beginning of your career. Start helping you launch your career.
Yeah, when I was like.
That's love, man.
So he called me and like, me and Ted wanna sit down with you. He plugged. I guess Ted knew I was fucking with him.
Right.
So he called him like, man, what's up with this nigga, you know? So he made the connection, you know. I sat down with Ted, we spoke the same language, man.
Oh, out the gate.
We put that shit together, man.
And then you was the relaunch of Slip and Slide, boy. You made it cool again, boy. Okay, and speaking of making things cool again and also like being, you know, aware of how things going, like as an artist is the way that the game has gone, you know, we've had to go from in the era that we grew up listening to music, artists was real private. You know, the only thing we knew about an artist is what they showed in the magazine or in the interview on the radio station. Then comes social media, internet. Now we want to wake up and know what the nigga had for breakfast, know what the nigga had for dinner and everything in between. Know his mama name, children name, all that. And then it became this weird space that we kind of in now, where artists really don't know how to launch songs. They don't know how to launch albums. They don't know how to do really, how we going to do a promo run? Where do we go to market? Yada, yada. You found a niche. You so happen to be one of the ones to say, I got a handle on this thing. I know what to do next. You, for people who don't know, you have the hottest new platform where you launch. It's called Spin the Block. Where you launch, where you pay homage to the legends, and you also help launch and break new artists. You know, and I want to commend you for that, because as an artist, sometimes we don't know. You know, artists, producers, sometimes we don't know how to get our second win. We don't know how to reinvent ourselves, but you so happen to catch your second win, and now it's going good for you. So tell me, how did you get to that? How did you come to that conclusion and say, you know what, this is the next move for Mike Smiff?
Man, I just be hustling, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I like keep my finger on the pulse of what's going on, and I'm not scared to pivot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm real.
So like, I can make a record and be in love with this record. You know what I'm saying? Then have another record that I don't really fuck with, and I can put the record out that I love when they don't respond, and then put this record out that I don't really fuck with like that, and they go crazy. I'm the type that's gonna
go with what's going
crazy. Go with what's going crazy and fuck what I like. You know what I'm saying?
Going with the move.
So that's all. I was just doing all type of content. You know what I'm saying? With me, my artists. And that car shit just responded, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
it did.
It just went to tapping in, so I went again like, well, hold on, okay. I was only doing with me and my artists at first.
Right.
So I'm like, man, like, what if I you know,
spread it out?
Yeah, go through this phone and
let's see who really
some of these contacts.
She did some of these favors.
Who really fuck with it? And let's draw a line in the sand.
I already know. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I went ahead, niggas went popping out like, man, come on, let's do it. Even to the point like you see the beginning, like when I start getting like Major 9, like them boys. Like the mixes that I played for them, you know, I pick all the music.
Okay.
I put all that music
so
together.
So you're a fan in the moment.
I'm a fan.
Right. Okay.
I'm only getting niggas I fuck with.
Right.
You know
Okay.
So that's my whole concept. Was like, man, I'm spinning the block
with the music I listen
to. The music I really listen to. With the nigga who really sing this shit. You feel me?
That's genius.
These the songs I fuck with. You feel me?
Genius. Okay.
So it like. I like, damn, boy. I was kind of like nervous, damn, bro. Now I ain't gonna be like, man, god damn, bro. You got 100 songs. Know what I'm saying, man? When this shit over with, man, it was sound like,
but he
was
put
good. 2-3 songs on that bitch. If you go watch it, that shit short. You know, he got way more weight.
What that nigga catalog like, deep?
I put that shit short, cause like, I ain't want to. You feel
like
me?
You want to do too much.
Yeah, I ain't want to feel like I'm abusing the fans. You feel? So like, when that shit cut off, he was like, damn, man.
Why you do some more?
Yeah, the Piccolo, he did the same thing.
Just like,
he did the same thing.
shit, yeah, okay.
So I'm like, man, you know what? I'm gonna make a nigga just say, man, goddamn, bro.
Yeah, you gonna have to make a nigga say, I'm done.
Yeah, you
I'm
see, I had Grease for 20-something minutes. I had Trick 30-something minutes. Like, man, fuck it, man.
At this point, we really spin the
rock out, man.
Gotcha.
Fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, man.
Yeah,
that shit dope.
Out good,
that
man.
shit dope. That shit dope. I think that's a very genius idea, man. I'm proud of that for you, man. I'm happy that that's working for you, and I can't wait to see how far that grows.
I'm glad, like, we need shit like this, like this, your platform.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody out there that's like
trying to do something, right?
Come up with these platforms, we need that. You know what I'm saying? Because you go to LA, you go to New York, you go to Atlanta, you go to Texas.
That's what they do.
He sits on every corner.
Yeah.
So we need these outlets to get our music out, to get our product out, to get our, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like even we from the crib at one point, even if you had a budget, there's no outlets to, you know what I'm saying? Well, you got the radio. And then everything else is some out of town shit. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Say Cheese and Academics and World Star.
All this
that was the platforms we had, but now we got shit right at the crib.
Right.
That's gonna get you some motion. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
Everybody that coming on with some dope shit. Their followers going up, their stream is going up. And niggas fucking with them. Even the niggas that the stars, the Bargrees, the Trick Daddies, the gangs, like
they getting more like it's tapping back in.
Because niggas, you gotta remind a bitch why they became a fan.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking right. Like when Trick did the I'm a Thug, he did all that shit, man. I'm like,
man, I had to argue with Trick about that because he wanted to do new music.
Like, no, Trick, do the classics.
Yeah, you got some dope ass new music, but man, you gotta let a bitch, like, remind a bitch, like, boy, don't play with me, you feel me?
Straight up.
Bring them things back to back on their ass.
I'm telling you.
I'm glad he listened to me, like, that shit went crazy. You know, he down there at over 1 million views right now, you know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to T-Dub. Yeah, man. So, what's next for Mike Smiff? So, like, any artists you want to work with, anybody you look forward into? Because I know you've been doing the acting thing. One of the times I ran into you in the streets, you was doing some acting shit at one of my partners' house. So, what's going on? Anything going on in the acting world for you?
Yeah. You know, we shot the movie Cuzzo.
Okay.
So, that's out right now, and that's on Tubi. And it's getting ready to transition to BET. And they picked it up at streaming real good on Tubi. So BET picked it up, and right now we actually like finna shoot Cuzzo 2. So in April, you know what I'm saying, that's what I'm doing. Like all April, man, I'm shooting that Cuzzo 2. And this one gonna be out fast, like summertime type shit.
Oh yeah, so you're a movie star. So the next move is content creator, artist, dope artist, legendary artist, dope content creator, and then you finna be a movie star. My nigga.
I'm trying, like, man, they turn $1, I ain't turning it down.
I know that's right, brother. I know that's right. So, hey, before I let you go, we was in the studio, we cooked up a record. You know what I'm saying? I want to get the people, let them hear it. Okay. You mind letting them hear it right quick?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.